How's it going, everybody? RazingHel here, and recently, as of a week or so ago, I picked up Don't Starve Shipwrecked again. Picked up in the sense that I started playing it again. Back when it first came out, I'd probably invested maybe 10 hours total in it, and I'd never actually gotten through the dry season. So I sort of saw that as a challenge. I did a few runs up until that point. Many of them failed, I have to say, for various reasons, most relating to drowning, though. In Don't Starve Together Shipwrecked, it actually should just be called Don't Drown. Could release an entire spin-off called Don't Drown, because that seems to be the biggest threat, at least as somebody who comes over from Don't Starve vanilla Reign of Giants stuff and Don't Starve Together. Drowning is sort of the new variable that is not present in the other ones. So during the monsoon season, I was interested in finding and killing the tiger shark, and I managed to get her to spawn in the ocean. Usually I find the shark hidden den and fight her there. But since, you know, I think I was trawling. I was actually looking for the Kraken at that time, believe it or not. And coincidentally, it was in the monsoon season, and coincidentally, the tiger shark popped up as well. And I thought, well, this is a great opportunity for me to find the shark hidden den. I'll just attack tiger shark until she's low on health, and then she'll retreat and lead me there. Well, it wasn't really quite that simple, so I initiated my tiger shark attack. I only had a spear, mostly because I was planning on fighting the Kraken, and spears are good enough, and I hadn't found any of the swordfish spawner points. And she just would never die. You know, it would sound like the tiger shark was taking damage, sounds were being made, but I spent an entire spear, and if the wiki is at all accurate, tiger shark only has 2,500 health, which means that you should be able to finish it off to actually kill it with about 74 hits of a regular spear. So something was clearly wrong here. I tried leaving the tiger shark area and then coming back to it without fully respawning. I tried initiating attacks again, and none of that seemed to work. Eventually, what I ended up doing, you know, there's probably going to be some footage here that shows me just standing there attacking the tiger shark. What ended up working here was actually reloading the game. And once I reloaded the game, the tiger shark attacked me almost immediately. So I really don't know what sort of problem I was facing here. It doesn't seem to be a very common problem. There was no mention of it in the wiki for bugs, for example, because the wiki does mention bugs. I looked at some of the comments. Nobody seems to have run into a problem similar to this. And it is kind of interesting because I know from reading a lot of the online posts about Don't Starve Together, and Don't Starve Shipwrecked, I have come across people complaining about bugs, and by and large, this was something that had never cropped up for me very much in the other two versions of the game. Games, are they the same thing? Who knows? Don't Starve Together and Don't Starve Reign of Giants have been fairly stable for me. I really can't think of any bugs that I encountered that really made me want to just hang up the game and put it away and just not play it anymore. But I have to say, the tiger shark one here, on the back of losing the Kraken just a little bit before that, dealt a huge blow to my incentive to continue the game. So that's pretty interesting, a little bit disappointing overall, but at least I kind of found a solution here to it. It's not the worst thing that could happen. You know, the worst thing that could happen is like instant death from the tiger shark. I would most certainly feel cheated by that. All that really happened here was that I lost a spear and some time, which isn't the worst thing. But I didn't manage to get the tiger shark, and I didn't manage to find the shark hidden den because of that. So at the end of the day, I'm still feeling a little bit reluctant to pick the game up again. I really do want to continue playing Shipwreck, though, to be able to confidently say that I can get through all 4 seasons, that I have the necessary skills and strategies required to make it through and prosper in those 4 seasons, especially as Hamlet is still gearing up to come out towards the end of this year. So hopefully I'll still continue to play it, but this one bug here was interesting. It was something that I had never encountered before with any boss. It's basically an invincible tiger shark, and I thought you might like to see it. So thank you very much for watching as always, and I hope to see you next time.